Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. If you are new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. I post 3 videos a week every Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday, and they are on topics like budgeting, food, I love cooking, parenting, lifestyle, travel, beauty, fashion. I mean, I do love making content on pretty much everything, so this channel is quite diverse. So if you like what you see, then please press the subscribe button because I would love to have you as one of my viewers. Today I am doing a video all about things I no longer buy. Recently I've been doing quite a lot of budgeting videos, like I said, and it's actually made me look through our finances and realize we are wasting money on so many things that we do not need to waste money on. So I have been streamlining what I buy recently, and I found myself feeling so much happier within myself, not spending and wasting money on such pointless things. So I'm going to talk you through, guys, what I have started to no longer buy and why I feel so good about it, and I feel like I'm minimalizing my life as I go through the weeks. The first thing I'm going to start with today, guys, is the main thing I've cut out is going to a coffee shop every single day to buy myself a coffee. I used to go to Starbucks or Nero's or something like that every single day and buy myself a, £2.40 coffee. I have a coffee machine at home. I have Nespresso pods at home, yet every day I would go out to a coffee shop and I would buy myself a coffee. So now what I do is I just make myself one at home and I sit down on the sofa, which is a lot comfier, and if I want to go out with a friend, I just invite my friend over to my house. So my coffee's gone from £2.40 to like 35p. So that has made me feel so much happier, and now I don't even think about going to a coffee shop. The second thing I've stopped doing is go to town to get one thing. So I would go up to town and I would get that one thing, but I would also get 10 other things with that one thing. So I'd end up going up to town, spending for no reason on things I didn't need, and I would come home and be like, oh, okay, cool, yeah. And I would do that quite often in a week. So now what I do is I wait the whole week until I know like I need 5 things from town, and I will go up there, get the 5 things, and I will make myself leave straight away so I don't spend the extra money on things that aren't on my list. This has really helped me because I would get to the end of the month and I'd think, how have I spent so much money? And it would be on all those silly little things that you would buy and just pick up because it's on offer, when really you didn't even need that thing that was on offer anyway. So that is definitely something that is quite big for me that I've cut out of my life. I probably go to town once every 2 weeks now, so that is a really big bonus for me. And because I was going out for coffees every single day, it was so tempting to just pop into shops and buy things that I just did not need. Right, so the third thing that I no longer buy is branded products when it comes to cleaning. I will either buy the supermarket's own brand, because to be honest with you, I can't even tell the difference by using the supermarket own brand and the branded one. But I will never spend more money just because it's got the branded name on it. I also now tend to buy in bulk because the bigger the product, the actually cheaper in the long run it is, and also you are only using one bit of packaging, so everything does become a bit cheaper. So that's what I do. I initially have like a bigger outlay, but in the long run it's actually saving me money. So when it comes to clothes, I love clothes. I mean, I think most women love clothes. So I was literally subscribed to every single shop's mailing list. So every time I would get an email through, it would be rubbish. So I was getting like 25 emails a day, and I would probably say 20 of them were rubbish emails telling me, oh, here's 20% off. So I'd think, oh my goodness, I need to use that 20% off code. So I would go onto their website and I'd feel I had to buy something so that I could use that 20% discount code. So now what I do, especially the shops that I love, I have unsubscribed to all of their mailing lists. So now I do only get 5 emails a day, but at least they are 5 quality emails a day. Another thing I've also started doing is, instead of buying like lots of cheaper items, I like to save up and buy one item of clothing, say a jumper that's a bit more expensive, that's going to actually last me a bit longer. The reason I've done that is because I feel like I didn't have any quality pieces of clothing in my wardrobe. They were all pieces that were kind of just there for a season or just there even for a month, because after a month you'd wash them a couple of times, they wouldn't look so great. So now what I've started to do is just save up a bit more, buy like an investment pieces instead. Obviously I love shopping in Primark still, and I love shopping in Shein as well. So I do still shop from places like that if it's just for like holiday gear, or Primark for the kids is brilliant because they wear their clothes out so quickly. So I'm not gonna buy investment pieces for them because that would just be silly. So yeah, that's what I've started doing for myself. When it comes to shoes, I would just wait and I will buy the piece that I really want that is a bit more expensive. So when it comes to clothes shopping, I have started to make a list. I make a list at the start of every season what I would like to purchase in that season. So then when there's an offer on and that item is in the offer, I will then shop it then. By doing that, I'm not just impulse buying, I'm actually going to be buying items that I know will go together, that will go into my capsule wardrobe, and that will also suit my figure, instead of me just looking at something on a model thinking that looks great, but it's not going to suit me. So that's really helped me, because usually I buy so many items that just stay in my wardrobe for months on end until I have a wardrobe clear out and they end up going to the charity shop, which obviously, as I haven't worn them very much, is a total waste of money. So a big thing that I have recently stopped is buying magazines. If I ever went and did my food shop in Tesco's or Sainsbury's, while I was waiting to pay for my items, I would be standing there and I would be reading a magazine, and I wouldn't have finished the magazine by the time it got to my go to pay, so I would buy that magazine. Well, I do not do that anymore. I look at the magazines and I think, nope, I will not read those, and I just queue up, pay for my things, and I go. Honestly, a magazine's what, like £2? So that has saved me a lot of money over the time too. Right, this is a really big one, guys. I used to every year, and I would vow myself I wouldn't do this every year, but I would always sign up to have a gym membership. So now I have told myself that the gym and I, we don't get on, we argue, we don't like each other, so I'm just not ever going to have another gym membership again. I've got a dog now, so instead I take her for a nice walk. We have a lovely time, I get some fresh air, I don't get stressed out, and it just makes me a lot happier, and I save £35 a month. Right, so now I'm going to tell you about what I do to sort of help save the environment. After watching Blue Planet, I just feel like really sad about the whole plastic situation in the world. So what I have done is I have stopped buying plastic straws, and I bought some glass straws. They're obviously toughened glass straws. I'll get one out. So they come like this, and they also come with like a little brush that you can clean them with. If you guys don't feel happy about having glass, then there are stainless steel options too. But for some reason, I don't know, I just found it a bit strange, like having stainless steel while I'm drinking, so I went for the glass options. So now my kids, if they ever have smoothies or drinks with straws, they know there are no longer any plastic straws in our house, so they simply use one of these, and they haven't broken. They're really, really tough. Even if you drop it on the floor, they don't smash. They are really, really thick. I don't know if you guys can even see that, but they are really thick. These are from Amazon. I got 5 for £10, so they are quite pricey to begin with, but obviously they last forever. So another thing I no longer buy is expensive shampoos and conditioners and hair products. I have found in the pound shop that they sell argan oil like shampoos and conditioners, and they are so good. I started using them probably about 6 months ago, and honestly I feel like my hair has got so much more body in it as well, and it isn't so like limp and ugh. So yeah, I only use those now, and they are obviously just £1 each. I used to buy this other expensive shampoo, and it was like £7 for a shampoo and £7 for a conditioner. I mean, my hair's not worth that, to be honest with you. So the very last thing that I have stopped buying, guys, is expensive phone contracts. I am now on an £11 a month pay-as-you-go contract, and what I do is I buy my phone outright. I never buy the latest model. I have got an iPhone 6 Plus at the moment. It actually needs to be upgraded because I've had it for about 3 years now. So I'm going to buy an iPhone 7 now. I'm not going to buy the iPhone 8 because it's just so expensive, and all I do is go on Instagram, go on YouTube. You know, I just do basic things. I just need a good camera. That's the only thing I actually need on a phone. So I don't want to be spending hundreds and hundreds of pounds on a new phone or a new contract. I don't want to be spending £45 a month on my phone contract. Like, to me, it's not necessary, and I smash the screen every like 3 months. So, you know, there's no point in me spending loads of money. So by having an £11 contract, I feel so chuffed with myself. That's the end of my video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and I will see you guys again next time. Bye.